নমস্কার, রণজিতে আপনাদের সবাইকে স্বাগত। আশা করি সবাই ভালো আছেন। জানেন যে ডিএ মামলার শুনানি সাময়িক বিরতি আছে, আবার মঙ্গলবারে এই শুনানি পর্ব চলবে। কিন্তু বিকাশ রঞ্জন ভট্টাচার্য রাজ্য সরকারি কর্মচারীদের হয়ে যে সওয়াল জবাবটা করেছেন, তার এই দৃশ্যটা একটু দেখুন। দেখুন যে এই রাজ্য সরকারি কর্মচারীরা কেন আশাবাদী হতে পারে। 6বার এর আগে জিতেছে এবং 7বার বা এই চূড়ান্ত পর্যায়ে জেতার জন্য বিকাশ রঞ্জন ভট্টাচার্যের এই সওয়াল জবাবটা অনেক দিন পর্যন্ত মনে থাকবে। একেবারে তথ্যনিষ্ঠ, যুক্তি নির্ভর। একটু দেখুন, কথা আর বাড়াবো না।
Is done by 2011 with the change of dispensation. All these variations comes into operation. Now it has been notified by the central government while accepting the recommendation of 6th Pay Commission that DA will be sanctioned twice in a year, January and July. This has not been clearly spelled out by the state government by the notification. Though on scrutiny of notifications, we find that while in the initial years till 2010, payment of DA was made twice in a year, but after 2010, the state government has not followed this pattern. The practice of revision of DA on January and July is done by the central government. The central government has notified that the revised DA on January and July will be payable with the salary of March and September respectively. This timely payment of DA has guaranteed compensation. Mullah, kindly underline these things, which is very important for the purpose of fixing DA. Guaranteed compensation for erosion of basic salary within a reasonable period of time. In case of the state government, there is no such notification and no such principles have been followed, and there has been a long delay in protecting the erosion. This is the basic consideration. Now, comparison of payment of DA by the central government to its employees and by the state government to its employees, we find that the principles followed by the state government in terms of relationship between DA and the basic pay, use of AICPI as a measure of inflation, relationship between DA and ICPI and computation of DA are the same as that of the central government.
Yes.
The state government has followed the same principle for computation and payment of DA on basic pay fixed under 5th State Pay Commission, as has been done by the Central 6th Pay Commission. The Central has revised DA twice in a year, January and July, on which DA is payable, where the state government initially paid twice in a year, but discontinued to pay twice in a year after the year 2010, and has delayed payments of DA without following any principle in an arbitrary manner.
Yes.
Therefore, that this delay of release, if that is taken care of, I think the demands of the employees will be met. This is the grievance which the tribunal finds this is arbitrary.
Yes. Yes.
Division bench of the High Court has observed that DNS allowance is a legally enforceable right of the state government employees, which means that the state government employees have the right to be compensated for the erosion of their basic salary due to inflation. If the real value of basic pay decreases due to inflation, then the state government employees have the right to be compensated. And if such compensation is not given effective within a period of reasonable time, then their right to get compensated is infringed. Inflation changes with time, and thus the period of time within which the employees are to be compensated is extremely important. And as such, the right to get DA within reasonable period of time is an integral part of legally enforceable right.
Did not read
This,
now can you come to page para 33?
Well, yes, I was going to show that
33.
31 Lordship probably had noticed. Kindly,
Exactly, para 33. And that's what everyone has read. Both the sides have read.
yes, we have read 33. I am at 33. We have already observed that there is no mandate either under the statutory rule, namely ROPA 2009, or in the administrative directions issued by the state government in the form of memorandum, dated so and so, which are placed before Lordship. Now, in the absence of any mandate under the statutory rules or the administrative direction, we are unable to hold that the state government employees are entitled to get DA at a rate payable to its employees by the central government. However, from the discussions made by us here in what we can hold without hesitation that the state government employees are entitled to get DA on the basic pay at the rate to be calculated on the basis of AICPI number published. It is a bounden duty of the state government to evolve norms and principles for payment of DA to its employees by calculating the same on the basis of AICPI on the basic pay fixed in terms of ROPA 2009.
We request you to please focus on this. First, and also Mr. Patwali has said how AICPI is applicable. Would you like to add something more to that? Is what we are asking.
No, I would not be adding a lot to burden the Honorable Court time and without patience. What I am saying.
We are very patient.
No, I feel that.
We have
But as a counsel, it's my duty to feel also what.
But what we are saying.
Therefore,
Core issue.
yes, core issue.
Whether AI and CPI is applicable or not, this is the core issue.
No, it's applicable, no doubt.
What is the finding of the tribunal? What is the finding of the High Court? Is what we have to now consider. So therefore, apart from, in addition to what the courts have read and what has been argued, is there anything else which you wish?
No, but at the moment, Lord, I have nothing to say except that kindly come to 34. It's very important.
34. Yes. Let's see.
Let us say the wrong. Now kindly come to 34. Next issue. For our consideration whether the payment of DA to the employees of state government at Bangabhavan, in New Delhi and the youth hostel in Chennai at the rate payable to the employees of central government and payment of DA to other state government employees working within the state of West Bengal at a different rate is discriminatory. The admitted position is that the state government employees working at Bangabhavan.
But Mr. Diwan said that he is not challenging.
So, therefore, the fact remains, today after this order, they say we have accepted this. The fact remains, Lord, so far the DA is concerned to the state government employees, some was getting at this central level. Therefore, you do not dispute and deny, I am on that. That the payment of DA at the central method was acceptable to you.
Correct.
And that's why you have paid to some of the employees.
Yes.
Now you have to, the tribunal says that there is no statutory mandate, but at the same time, tribunal says you have to evolve the method.
Yes.
Evolve the method for payment so that there is no erosion of the issue of payment of GNS allowance. But today price rise is indexed, is rising. Now I am paid 2 years thereafter. In the meantime, further price rise. How would the employee cope up with that? Therefore, you are in fact frustrating the basic purpose of DA.
Well,
these are the basic things on which I would like to emphasize upon. Therefore, the question of applicability of the AICPI is not under doubt. And the change of the pattern of payment up to 2010, the government followed the same. The government did not have any doubt that this should be followed. 2011 after, you have departed by not paying on time. Therefore, the payment of DA is not under dispute. The dispute is payment on time. Now, as I said, when you accept the Pay Commission's recommendation, you accept with the financial responsibility and liability. You know this. That's why you say you did not pay me the area from 2006 to 2008. That is a part of conditional acceptance of the recommendation. Therefore, subsequent to that too, you know that this is my financial liability. Now, you cannot just turn around and say, no, I don't have any finance. But though the finance is not there or not, but that is, they have the difference in the content petition before the High Court. The High Court must decide whether genuinely they have any difficulty or not. Now, the question of the finance, I just rely on one judgment and then let's stop. This is not 2022, Volume 4 Supreme Court cases, page 363.
So, according to you, financial difficulty cannot be in the stop.
Yes. Paragraph 57 particularly.
Yeah.
Therefore, the defense of the state, the argument which was sought to be developed as a new argument, it was never argued before the tribunal or before the High Court. And the idea that DA gets stagnated on 536 to the deepest of respect is totally creation out of bloom without having any foundation. My juniors insist me to believe
even according to them, it is not static. It is swinging, but not the way you want it to.
No, that obviously is other difference. If they accept the way I want, there is no question of the litigation. But they have to be reasonable. If they say, I do not accept you 100%, we have a reasonable way of doing it. State will not, in no way can not. Paragraph 38 at page 482.
We don't.
Yes.
38.
Well, kindly come to us. Yes, I had also marked it, but slipped it. I'm reading out for what norms or principles have been followed by the state government for release of DA for its employees. No satisfactory answer in this regard came from Mr. Basu, the learned counsel representing the state.
Yes.
Mr. Basu merely tried to impress upon us that state government has following the pattern of the central government have admitted. Following the pattern of central government releasing DA to its employees, but the state government could not pay DA.
Which page you are in?
Look, page 482, paragraph 30 of the plan. That's judgment.
We thought you are reading this judgment which you
No. No. After without placing the judgment, juniors are prompting me
Paragraph
that
38 you are reading this. The function of the pleading is
paragraph 30, page 482.
We have read it. We have read it. Don't worry.
That was reading them, it was read.
We have read it.
So that's all. With that, I hope not your lordship will read these two.
Next.